Hi and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If you are new and you like makeup, beauty, hair or hauls, then please consider subscribing. So for today's video, I'm going to be trying out this little box of goodies here. So this is from Revolution and it's their newest Halloween collection for 2024. This looks really nice, I have to say. I thought it was just devil themed, but when I looked at the eyeshadow palette, I thought, okay, I get it. So we have the eyeshadow palette here, absolutely stunning. We also have one of the PH blushes. We have a white and a black sort of double-ended mascara. We have this gorgeous looking black glitter lipstick. And we also have a peel-off lip tint as well. Because I think I'm going to use the black lipstick today, I am going to try this out first, I think. So this is the lip tint. So it's one of these kind of like squeezy type tubes, but then it does have a doe foot in there. So it looks like this. It comes out like a really deep purpley black shade, like a real blackberry colour, I suppose, which is actually really nice. But then it dries down. I've only swatched it on the back of my hand, and I have to say that the stain lasted like till the next day. and I do wash, but yeah, it lasted really well. So I am going to stick this on. So you have to put it on kind of quite thick. I always find you have to really take your time with these because you have to be so precise with them. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that to dry for a bit. I don't want to talk too much and then we'll peel it off. Okay, so we're now all nice and dry. So I'm going to peel that off. It's not coming off, I wouldn't say, like very whole. Oh, for God's sake. Postman's at the door. Where was I? All right. Got a bit here. Yeah, it kind of comes off in bits. I feel like I want to just wipe it, to be honest with you, because I think it'll be a lot easier. I don't really want to be sat here for ages. Just trying to pick bits. The top one actually came off a lot easier. It came off in like, I did it from the middle and it came off in 2 bits. It just seems to be like this bit around the middle here, but it might be because it's not quite as dry because obviously there's quite a lot of moisture there. So I'm just going to take a tiny bit of micellar water and use that to just get the excess bits off. Do you know what? That is a really pretty colour though. And as I said, I know it lasts really well because when I swatched it on my hand, it was ages. It was literally the next afternoon that it came off. But yeah, it's a really nice colour, like really pretty. And if I come up as close as I can, it's sometimes I find with like the lip tints or the lip stains, I use a lot of the Wonder Skin ones. They're really nice as well. If I don't prep my lips properly, I suppose, I do find that they can go quite patchy. Whereas this one is actually quite kind of solid in colour. So that's what it looks like with a lip oil over the top. It's really nice. Really nice. Yeah, I like that a lot. Right, so next we'll move on to eyes. So as I say, I picked up this palette here. So this is the Truly Sinful eyeshadow palette. And it's kind of like 2 halves. Don't know if you can see that on camera because it's quite difficult to see, but there's kind of like blood. Obviously not, you can a little bit. There, look, it's not obviously real blood, you know. That would be very weird. But yeah, it kind of moves around in there. And then this is the colour story here. So as you can see, we've got this kind of like more neutral side here. And then we have the dark side. So we've got like good versus evil. How cool is that? So here's the swatches for you, absolutely beautiful. So this is all from the Saint side. So as I say, very kind of light colours, and then the darker colours from the Sinner side, beautiful. These are really nice, very similar to the formula of the Mean Girls palette. I swear they've changed up their formulas recently and it's much better. I've also got these as well. They're like the face gems, which I am going to put on, but not on camera because I want to put these on in a short. But as you can see, they're like devil themed. How cool are these? And then these ones kind of go around your brow and then make little horns. And then we've got like a little tail here. So I feel like doing something like really out there today. So I'm going to start off by going into this shade here, which although it's got like a bit of a spray of shimmer over the top, when I swatched it, it was quite matte. So it's a really nice kind of charcoal, dark, almost black shade. And I'm going to put this one like here in like a wing shape and then blend it out. So because it is such a dark shade, I'm just going to start here. Just to get my point. Yeah, because it is such a dark shade, I don't really want any fallout. So I'm going to go extremely careful with it. I'd kind of bring it into just under my brow. So kind of like that placement wise, but then I'm going to blend that out and then I'm going to cut it underneath as well. So to blend that out, I'm just going to start off with a clean brush. This is kind of like a fluffy, flat-ish brush here. And I'm just going to gently use that just to blend. I want to be so precise with this, so I'm really sorry if I keep cutting the camera off with the mirrors because I'm literally like right in there. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to dip into over on this side, this really light brown here, and I'm going to use that on this brush as well, just to blend further. Yeah, so that's gone how I wanted it to. And what I'm going to do is just cut a crease right underneath here to make that nice and clean. Right, so I've just gone ahead and cut the crease underneath. It's not perfect. It's been so long since I've done one. You don't even want to know how long that took. And then I am going to go, I want to go underneath here with red glitter. I'm going to take this one. I think I'm just going to go for that. So I'm going on with this brush again. I've just cleaned it off. You know, wow, it's picked up really nice on the brush, like really nice. Oh, look at that colour. That is the perfect like Halloween red because it's almost like a real kind of blood red. Really impressed with how it's going on with the brush as well because it's quite a foiled sort of shimmer. Normally they, you know, don't apply that well with a brush. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I am. Before anyone comes at me and says, oh, you look like you're in drag, or that's a bit much, it is supposed to be a Halloween look. So I am going way more out there than I normally would. But yeah, that red has gone on so beautifully. I am so impressed with that. Some major fallout though, which is why I'm glad I didn't do my base first. I think what I'm going to do actually is dip into the black and just do a little bit of a winged liner. I'm just going to start off by taking a small amount, I think, on a liner brush. And just, I don't want too big a wing. So I said I didn't want a big wing, but then it turned out that it actually looked better. So I did bring it out a bit further. But yeah, kind of like that. I'm actually really happy with that. And that's my bad eye as well. That's the one I struggle with more. So yeah, it's pretty good. And for a black, it's really opaque as well. So yeah, really pleased with that. So I'm just going to take a small brush and a little bit of this matte red shade here. And I'm going to pop that right on the outer part of the underneath here. And then I'm going to take, this one will do, a blendy brush and dip back into that brownie shade that I used. Just to blend that through. Nice. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of black again, just to join up to that liner, so it doesn't look quite so, well, it's going to look harsh anyway, but not such a harsh sort of liney bit there. So I want to kind of continue it. Yeah, like that. So if I come up close, so it's like that. Yeah, so that's that done. I've just gone ahead and done my bronzer as well. We're going to move on to mascara now. So it's this one here. So this is the double-ended mascara, lashes, brows and hair. So you can use it pretty much anywhere that you've got fluff, I suppose. So it's like this. So you know the ones that you used to have like a primer on one end, a white one and then a black one on the other. It kind of reminds me of that. It probably is very similar, but I think the idea of this isn't as a primer. I don't believe it is anyway. I think it's to use it as a black or a white. Yeah, that's what it's got in the picture anyway. So I think that's the idea. So I'm going to use the black one today. And it's got like a pretty standard kind of cone shaped wand on it. It's not, I wouldn't say it's the best mascara that I've used. It's not the worst either. So that's one coat, obviously compared to none. And then there's both eyes done. And I've just popped a tiny bit on the underneath on both kind of ends or corners. Yeah, it's not bad. Sorry about the plane. It's not bad at all, to be honest with you. I've tried, you know, much worse and more expensive as well. And yeah, it does kind of, it looks pretty good. It just looks a little bit clumpy, I think. If you look on the end here in particular, I feel like it just clumps them up a little bit. Maybe that's because it's new. Maybe once it's, you know, been out a few weeks or whatever, it will be a bit better. But yeah, at the moment, yeah, it's not bad though. So then we'll move on to blush. So I have this one here. This is the, just this blusher, colour changing pH blush. So it's this one here. It's very cute. We've got this red heart and then we open it up and it's like that. So it's like a black blush, but it goes like a pinky colour. I'm going to take this brush, so it's like a flat topped one, and just dip into it quite a bit. So it goes kind of purpley on the brush. I was sniffing it, but I think it's my my brush cleaner because I cleaned my brushes yesterday. Right, and then we're going to pop it on. Oh, that's really nice. It's like a really nice pink. Quite similar actually to this lip colour. Oh, much brighter than I was expecting. Maybe I went in a bit too much. I took quite a lot because normally these aren't very pigmented. Oh my word. I think I might have to dull that down a bit. That's a bit better. I just went over with my foundation brush just over the top and then kind of took my bronzer brush and just went around the edge as well. It's much better. That's really nice, you know. And bearing in mind, I put way too much on to start off with. It did dull down quite nicely as well. So yeah, I really like that. So obviously that's the side with nothing and that's the side with. But no, it is really nice. So I'm going to pop them gems off, but I'm going to do that off camera at the end. First, I'm going to go on with lipstick. So we're going on with this one here. I love the look of this. It looks really nice. It's a black lipstick, but it's like this. I love the shape of it as well, actually. And then we take that off, and then this comes off, and you can put this on as a little ring. Look, how cute. Look at the lipstick. It's got all this glitter around it. Now, I've already swatched it, and it's one of those ones where it's kind of like an overspray over the top, so it doesn't actually come off glittery, which is a real shame because it'd be stunning if it did. But it kind of swatches like that, so it's just a matte black. So before I put this on, I'm just going to put some liner on. I think I'm going to go for, like, I've got a really deep, actually, that one's even deeper. Yeah, I've got this really deep, like purpley brown. This is a P. Louise one in the shade Fearless. So I'm just going to use this to line my lips. I'll take that oil off. Okay, and then we'll take, whoops, and then we'll take the lipstick. It actually goes on really easily. When I swatched it, it was quite kind of a bit dry in formula, but it's probably because I've had oil on my lips as well. But it actually goes on really quite smoothly. Oh, do you know what? With that liner, what a combo. That's like a perfect Halloween combo. It's gone really nice with that liner, it has. And the lip stain underneath, actually. I forgot about that. That's probably more why it's gone like that. How beautiful is that? So here is the finished look. How cool is this? I really love it. This is the sort of thing that I would wear to a Halloween party. Not that I go to them anymore. I don't have a social life these days, but you know. These stickers are really cool, you know, and so easy to put on as well, because like these bits, they're all in one sheet, and this bit as well. So these ones were singular, but all the rest are like all together. So yeah, if you're, you know, looking to do something like this and you're not very good at putting little individual diamantes on, this is absolutely perfect. But yeah, I love it. I really do. I think it's so fun. It took me absolutely ages to do, like hours it took me to do this, but it was so worth it. You know, just for the pictures. I've got to take it off soon because I've got the school run to do. But yeah, overall, the eyeshadow palette is beautiful. I'm going to be dipping into that again on a short, not a long video like this, and definitely doing a more lighter look with that as well. And the lipstick, beautiful, really nice. And I love it, as I say, with this liner and the lip tint, which was also absolutely brilliant. Probably one of the best lip tints that I've used. A little bit tricky to take off, especially on the bottom, not so much on the top. I don't know why. But yeah, but no, honestly, it looks absolutely gorgeous. And one colour, you know, there's no patchiness with it. The blush is really pretty. Just go very light-handed with it because it is super pigmented. Oh, the mascara's okay. As I say, it's not the best that I've used. It's definitely not the worst. It's still really nice. Yeah, and I'm excited to try the white end as well, actually. So as always, all products shown in today's video I will link in the description box below for you, along with a discount code if I can find one as well. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean the absolute world to me if you did enjoy watching this video and you would like to see more content from me in the future, and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye!